We are gonna put these two sea kayaks, a 17-foot Cape Horn and a 16.5-foot Tsunami, onto this Prius with no roof rack. So this is how we do it. You need, for one kayak, you need 2 pads that look like this. For 2 kayaks, you need 4 pads. You need some cam straps like this. Not ratcheting straps, camming straps. Ratchet straps are bad. You need some quick loops to go under your hood and some rope. Hold it in the right
This is a good shot.
All right,
We're rolling.
okay.
Oh my.
So we're gonna go put these on the roof, and we're gonna just kind of, we're not really gonna do anything super serious right now because we're just gonna set them there and we'll adjust them to fit the boats once we get the boat over there. So the goal once we put a boat up here is to get it as level as possible, and since her roof really curves, I'm anticipating that they're gonna be kind of far apart, like maybe that, I'm not sure. We'll adjust them when we get the boats on. But yeah, so if you have 2 boats, 4 pads. If you have 1 boat, 2 pads. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right, I'm gonna let you swing around. Okay. So on 3, we're gonna lift up and put it, so come towards me just a little bit. There you go. And grab underneath it. There you go. 1, 2, 3, up. Can you get it? Nice. There you go. Okay, so now we'll adjust everything so that it's like fairly even. What do you think? Should it go forward? Does it look, Quinlan, is it pretty level with the car?
Y'all, I'm gonna have to stop so far behind.
My card. All right. Up. I think we can scoot.
It's pretty level too. Dang.
That one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So, long term, you want to get a roof rack if you're gonna put a boat in your car over and over and over and over and over again. Because the next step, we're gonna take straps. We're gonna open both car doors. And we're gonna put those straps all the way over both boats and through here. So there's a wear point right there. So if you do it over and over and over again, eventually you're gonna mess up your weather stripping. Or this like stuff on your door, this foam rubber stuff on your door. So, all right, so I'm gonna take one end of a strap and you can take the other end. I think we'll put the longer strap on the front. That's probably bigger around. Yeah, that makes sense. Here's your end. I'm just gonna kind of check it over. How I hold them in place. Yep, yep. And then I'm gonna loosely put this on. It's not gonna be tight right now. Because if I tighten this, what's gonna happen is that, yeah, this side's gonna get like yanked up like that, yeah. So that's just on there for now, and we'll get the blue one. Thank you, man. I hope this one's long enough. For real. Is there a doggy?
Me?
Aww. All right, I'll give you this side. So we can show everybody. Oh, I'm caught. Hang on. Wait. I hope this one's long enough. Yeah, it is. No, just barely. So one thing that can happen with these is that if you leave this flat like that, it'll vibrate in the wind. So I like to put just like one or 2 turns in it, just enough so that it doesn't make too much noise. So I'll put it on this side. Put that through. Up and over. So there's just one little turn right there. And then if someone wants to go on the other side, we'll pull these snug at the same time. I'm not pushing on your, yeah, so Michaela, one thing to note on your car is that you have this antenna. So you want to make sure that like the boats aren't pushing on them before you pull. Get them snug.
When are you ready?
All right, Quinlan, so your goal is to tighten that without the buckle twisting or pulling down towards the ground. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. And obviously, like, you don't want buckles hitting your vehicle, so make sure they're suspended. So then with this tail, normally what I do is I put a knot in it, like a loose knot, and then kind of tuck it right there and close the door. And then, I don't know if that's gonna stay. Yeah. So now it's not gonna flap around and make a bunch of noise.
Just do like a knot like that.
So yeah, you can do that. So we're gonna tie this off first. I'm gonna check it. Yeah. So we'll do a half hitch. So you make a 4, and then you go through itself, like that. And with this one, since it's so long, like what you can do is just, put a knot like on a bite like that. The only downside is that's probably gonna annoy the driver.
Say hi.
Oh, look at you all prepared.
Hi.
Look at Quinlan's cute little knife. Let's see, we're gonna measure how much rope we think we need. Not much, honestly. Because like,
Tiny car.
yeah, tiny car. So anytime your bow and stern go past the top of your windshield, so in her car, you'd have like a 6-foot boat. Anytime they go past here, you need to tie this line right here. You gotta tie down the bow and the stern to something. And so that we don't have to crawl under her car and try to find some kind of attachment point, we are gonna cheat and use these things because they connect under her hood.
Hold on, I have to figure out how to pop my hood.
Okay, so I'm gonna tie a bowline on this.
I believe in you. Oh, look at you.
There we go.
There's a bowline. Ta-da. And now I have some like length to work with so that I can chuck it. Is there a...
No, there should just be a little, here we go. Sweet.
Yeah, all right, so let's figure out where we should put this. I'll just chuck it in here and you can like as centered as we can get it. Oh, that's where the latch is. So that's where it latches, so we can't put it there. So I'm gonna put it here.
Good spot.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep. Cool. So now I have this attachment point. Boom. And let's see how much rope we think we need. I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate. So maybe about that much. Quinlan, you want to do the honors?
Sure.
We'll go even less, but we'll go to like there. Cool. So now I'm gonna tie.
Say hi.
That was nice and clean. When my students used to like refuse to wear shoes on paddling trips, I would take some spare rope and have them pull against each other, and I would take an oyster and I would cut through the rope with an oyster, and then they'd be like, "Okay, we're gonna wear shoes." Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
Because if you step on an oyster barefoot, like, oh.
Oysters don't fly.
Okay, so now I'm gonna tie what was taught to me as a taut-line hitch. I don't know if that's the real name for it. So I make a T, go around once, around twice, up, and then through, like that. And when I pull, this is gonna grab hold of this line and keep it tight. Like that. Ta-da! Now, oh god, that's really close. You're like up in my grill.
It's not as close as you think it is.
Whoopsies.
Now we're gonna go to the back and do the same thing.
Do 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 do. Goes to the back.
Because I need this distance, I don't wanna like put my knot too close to this. Because some cars, like on my SUV, this distance is really deep and it takes up almost the whole quick loop. It's like that. So I tie my knot far enough away that I can get to it. On this car, I think it's probably gonna rest about right there, but I'm still gonna tie that bowline a little bit further out. And I'm using a bowline because even bowlines, once they're under stress, they're pretty easy to untie. So I can get this really tight and then still be able to untie it. And what do we think? Kind of in the middle-ish? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. All right, and then we'll measure again. How far?
Now my tummy hurts.
I'm probably just nervous.
I'm so hungry.
Well, we're gonna go to Starbucks.
I got half of a spinach
Maybe that-
calzone.
Oh my god. Wait, I saw the DB down.
I think I might. Yeah. So let's do it like there. They're a little longer, like right here.
Huh?
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Make a T. Once, twice. Oops. Up, around.
Calzone before we
Three.
go.
Okay. Ta-da.
Got him.
Sweet. All right, so the last test, the thing you want to do before you drive away is wiggle. See how loose these are? So we gotta tighten, I gotta tighten this side. The foam compresses with the pressure from the pads and the weight of the, or the pressure from the straps and the weight of the boat. So, and these are, 2 of these are brand new, so I'm not surprised that I had to tighten it a little bit. So what I wanna make sure of is that when I pull on this boat, that the car wiggles. That's the test. And then I'm also gonna just keep an eye on it and stop every, hour or so and check it if I'm on a highway or something. I also don't go more than 65 with this setup because it's just not as sturdy, I think, as, it's just, I mean, I have a lot of confidence in it. Obviously it's moving the car, but I just don't think it's quite as sturdy as a roof rack.
Better safe than sorry.
Exactly. So, and like, even roof racks I think aren't supposed to go over 65, but people do anyway.
And that's all she wrote, baby.
That's all she wrote. So you got 2 giant boats on your car, and you look super legit now.
Oh my god.
I am really
yeah.
proud of your little car.
I hope it does.